What is up, YouTubers? This is your boy Scartoon, and I'm here today to bring you another Bleach Brave Souls video. I'm going to be doing the 100% 6-star character analysis on none other than Ichigo. That's right, just white Ichigo. The hollow that resides within Ichigo's body. There's nothing really else to say about him. Let's just get into his stats and soul tree. So first, we're looking at his stats. I'm very underwhelmed. I don't really like these stats. They say yucky. Ew, fully. No, I'm good. Okay, because he doesn't have any standout stats. His stamina is not all that high or impressive. His attack is not touching the 500. That's kind of, anybody who has OCD out there, it's kind of upsetting. Defense is not all that great. Leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, doesn't even compensate for the attack. His focus, again, where's these points coming from? And his spiritual pressure actually rises quite a bit higher, and it's pretty decent spiritual pressure. From 5 to 600 range is actually a really decent spiritual pressure. Anybody under that is just lame. Okay, and it actually goes really well with his strong attack recharge time soul trait. So just note that. He's screaming out PvE, but we'll be the judge of that. So going into his soul tree, you will notice that he has 5 attainable upgrades, all via the Ichigo raid quest if I'm not mistaken. And before you need any raid characters, you can actually level him up all the way up. All you need to do is augment him and simply just grind green gems, okay? So yeah, he doesn't, that's actually a plus for PvE players who don't want to really farm the raid but want to get him all the way up there. I don't know if you want to have him as a project, but you could at least level him up, collect that 75 orbs in quick succession. So first attainable upgrade from left to right, Sprinter. This is common for every character. Next, Havoc increases the area of your strong attack. So area of effect goes up for strong attack. That's okay. I mean, it's a plus. Berserker increases strong attack damage. That is always needed. If it's more damage, I'm for it. Adrenaline increases normal attack speed. That is fantastic, because he actually needed to increase the speed of his strength. And lastly, Frenzy increases strong attack hits. So now he has 3 things allocated specifically to strong attack. He's looking like Byakuya Yakuchi, who has the same thing, except he actually doesn't have anything that pertains to his special. That is a big plus for this character because, those are throwaway attributes, and aside from Flash Step, he has 4 attainable upgrades that are very much needed. This is MIP, Most Improved Character. So without further ado, guys, please enjoy the clips. Running a sad build. Doing the Noitora raid quest, and you know how we do. Sad build. Alright, let's get it started. First thing that's important to note is our cooldown since we're running the sad build. Let's see what we have to work out with here. So first, cooldown, 7 seconds. Second, 15 seconds, 14.5, something like that. And last, 22 seconds. So it's like 21.5, 14.5, 7.5. Okay? 7.5 for his first. Okay, so we'll do this again. I'll list it at the bottom, basically. Wow. You see, now this is what I'm talking about. Did you... Look at that. He's getting rid of mobs. Easy. Easy there. Look at that. That's what I'm... This is a guy using... Look, he doesn't need much sad damage. He has Frenzy, and he doesn't need much. His soul traits speak for it. 60% extra sad damage, and look at what he's doing. He's just doing this incredible amount of damage. Just putting them out of their misery. This is what I'm talking about with this. Wow. This guy is just, he's producing like 6K a hit. That's what I'm talking about with his strong attacks. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Come on. Yeah. You guys out there who suggested this guy, he is very fun. And that Frenzy, he makes it shine. The increase in strong attack damage and strong attack hits and the area of effect. Wow. This guy is brilliant with this build. Now, a sad build over here all day. Running a SAR build. SAR build, full boosties. Let's get it poppin'. Alright, so since we're running a SAR build, let's get these cooldowns tested out. So first strong attack, 5 seconds. Second, 9 seconds. And last, 13 seconds. Alright, so he has pretty good cooldown times going on here. Not too long, and of course I wouldn't expect that because it's his native trait. And he's still producing pretty strong, decent strong attack damage. And of course, the cooldowns is instant answer. Yeah, yes, without even having a sad build intact, his strong attacks do not suffer at all. And it allows him to deliver these really smooth motions of strong attacks. He has great control because, as you can see, I always have some strong attack that's already cooled down before I even need to use it. I feel like I'm being wasteful for the fact that I'm actually having cooldowns over here that I'm not using right away. It's crazy. He transitions so well. I tend to like SAR builds a lot for PvE because, you know, it just gives you so many options and it allows you to be the safest as you possibly can, and this guy is no exception to the rule. With that frenzy and the fact that he already does this potent strong attack damage, he is actually a treasure with a sad and a SAR build, this is like one of the first times I've ever actually seen this. I'd prefer either or because either one, he's doing this big clump of damage knocking out mobs, you know, one or two shotting them depending on how big they are, and the other one, then he's not giving them a chance to breathe. So yeah, SAR build. I'm impressed. Alright, let's test out this guy's special. No tension, Ty. Just hitting him with the special. Good old special. Alright. Running a NAD build. NAD build. Let's get it poppin'. Okay, interesting enough about this guy is that he actually has adrenaline. So let's see how well this applies to a NAD build and if a NAD build is actually a feasible thing to use with him. So let's test out his string really fast. 3, 4. So he's a 4-hit string, of course. I'll have the descriptions of the moves on the bottom, of course. It's kind of like a new thing with me. And yeah, I'm not impressed by his NAD damage. However, he is producing pretty significantly decent damage. I mean, it's not anything compared to his strong attacks, but it does hold up. As long as they're doing around 15 and up, I find it okay, but not outstanding. Outstanding is somewhere around, you know, 25 to 2k with a NAD build. You know, respectable NAD build. If you're doing somewhere around that, that's pretty good. And the fact of the matter is, he also doesn't have, like, you know, really close range. He has Bankai Ichigo range, so using a NAD build is probably not recommended with him as he has to get too close. And you know how much of a deal breaker that is for me. I go right back to using his strong attacks because they just still produce potent damage, even having a chappy on me and just not giving him access to that immense amount of spiritual pressure. See, they still so potent. And this is what I mean about characters that definitely shine or show you their attributes or potential in builds, even when they're using something else. You can tell what build is going to be strong with the character just by the overall damage that they're producing. And that's the point in this analysis. So you could actually see what builds actually work really well with this character. And as you can see, a NAD build is okay to use with him. I won't give it such a high score, and I probably wouldn't use it with this character. Well, there you have it. That's my 100% 6-star character analysis on White Ichigo. In the end, you find out he works fantastic with a sad and a SAR build. He provides immense damage on the field with a sad build, doing almost 6k damage per strong attack on the reg. That is fantastic for a sad build. He's a typical caveman with club in hand, and I don't find, you know, the cooldown times of his strong attacks to be too harsh for you to be biding your time for too long, and that is attributed to his native strong attack recharge time already embedded in his soul trait. Now, If you want to go with the SAR build, it provides outstanding control, and that frenzy just shines through and through, doubling up on these strong attacks. So either or actually works, or mix and match, but Sad and SAR get the top scores here. Nad happened to be the weaker one because he didn't increase any of his normal attack range, so you have to get relatively close to mobs to conduct your normal attacks. That being said, he also has a very low stat count, so because of this, it is hard to produce outstanding NAD damage from this character, especially since he has a very low attack to begin with in the first place, and all the other stats on him pretty much fall short. Because of the frenzy and the other two augmentations onto his strong attacks, that's pretty much where he's gonna shine. I mean, I probably wouldn't use a NAD build with him. I'd use straight SAR because it's just fun. Alright? So that's completely my analysis, and you're always entitled to your own opinion, guys. Big shout outs to all you subscribers out there who recommended I test this character, because he is an outstanding character and he's a most improved character that I've seen so far. Outside of Nell, that is, because Nell's a pretty decently improved character. But this guy, he goes right up there. He gets an A+ for usefulness, and if you have him in your roster, I recommend you level him all the way up. Now, having said that, do understand that this is not the best green. He is fun, but there are other greens that do surpass him in stats and usefulness. This is a fact, and I just must put that out there at the very least. But that being said, if he's your only green and you are thinking of, upgrading him and feeling like he may be iffy, he's not. He actually holds up as a very decent character. Also, big shout outs to Swaggington for letting me use his phone once again so I could record this video for you guys and get it out there, because I've been hounded. Alright? That's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. I'll be bringing you more Bleach Brave Souls content throughout the week. I'm your boy, Scartoon, and don't fucking deny it, because I'm your boy. If I see you on the streets, I'm your boy, Scartoon. And I'm signing out of here. Dude, chill. Productions!